Hey, this is Anonymous T. Welcome to my backup channel, Anonymous T Podcast, where we talk about some things that we can't talk about on my main channel or in protection of my main channel. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to both. In this video, we are talking Beyoncé. Shocker, you guys. But we are talking Beyoncé because she is re-releasing her vinyl version of Cowboy Carter, you guys. And you guys, I know some of you are like, well, what are you talking about, Anonymous T? Well, what is going on, right? So, if you will recall, Beyoncé moved up the release of Cowboy Carter, you guys, which originally the album was called Beyoncé, right? After the announcement of Taylor Swift's album dropping, you guys. Nonetheless, there were vinyls that you could pre-order that was going to be basically a part of Beyonce's first week sales for Cowboy Carter, right? Except for the issue at hand was there were missing songs, in particular the country songs, that featured the black artists. That was nowhere to be found on the vinyl. A lot of the artwork, lyrics was missing. Some of the songs were not mastered and were not mixed compared to the official release of the album. People also said there was different versions of the song on the CD version of the album. And a lot of people basically ultimately were pissed. Right? And we're demanding refunds. Some people said that their condition of their vinyls was not up to par and that they were disappointed in Beyoncé and her team because they felt this rollout has been reckless and completely unprofessional. And so nonetheless, on the day, because this was yesterday that this came out, where she sent text messages and emails to the Beehive, for those of you who are subscribed to Beyonce's, website and everything else for news and updates, said that the official Standard Edition Cowboy Carter vinyl that is going to feature 2 vinyl discs with full track list, 40-page booklet with lyrics and never-before-seen images, and collectible poster. It is going to be coming out, I believe, at the end of June. And my thing is, the timing of this is very rich, because this also was when the news was coming out yesterday that Diddy perhaps would have to sell out his longtime friend Jay-Z. And boom, this announcement comes out of nowhere, right? Allegedly, right? But also, more importantly, I feel like Beyoncé is doing this because typically what happens with these artists is they usually release their vinyls well after the album has been out, but not like a couple months after like Beyoncé's do. I think a bigger reason she's doing this is because the streaming numbers for Cowboy Carter are in the toilet, you guys, are completely and utterly nearly non-existent, barely getting a few million listens, streams per day, you guys, compared to what the demand was when the album first came out. And this has been an issue with Beyonce, and that is there's all this hype. The PR machine goes hard in the paint for Beyonce, hypes up anything and everything that she's got going on. But in particular with the music, specifically with the past few albums, it gets overhyped. And then once you actually start to listen to the albums and you start to listen to the songs, they're not what they used to be, you guys. They're not what it's all cracked up to be because Beyoncé refuses to pay the talented songwriters and producers, you guys. So instead, we are stuck with the latest trap Beyoncé, rap Beyoncé, and all of the things that is not her forte, you guys. It is not anything that sounds like Beyoncé's first solo album, or B-Day, or heck, even I Am Sasha Fierce. She's completely alienated her pop fan base with all this tomfoolery, with all this cussing, and all of these things. How are you going to market Cowboy Carter to a specific demographic, and yet they are listening to, some of these lyrics and not relating at all? Right? But again, everything with this rollout has been a disaster. This is still in the midst of, Secret, the hair care line. And for some reason, Mama Tina Knowles, it is on the press circuit, you guys, is on the press junket, is doing any interview, any podcast available to talk about Beyonce and to talk about Blue Ivy, you guys. And I just want to know why Beyonce continues to give you guys the mute challenge and you continue to throw your money at her, and you are not demanding and commanding a better product from your fave. Make it make sense. And again, I've been transparent. I've been to Beyonce concerts. I was a fan of Beyonce some time ago. And I was, and I prefer, still to this day, Destiny's Child songs compared to Beyonce solo songs, right? It had more substance. It aged better. Well, some of them did, right? But a lot of Beyonce songs are not aging well, which is why people keep streaming her first couple of albums the most. Outside of a few recent singles, if you look at your streaming platform, whether it is Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, whatever, you will see that the top 15, 20 songs of Beyonce, like I say in every video, with the exception, I believe, of Break My Soul and Cuff It and Texas Hold'em, all of the other songs that are the top songs by Beyonce is 9 times out of 10 Crazy in Love, is going to be Halo, is going to be Single Ladies, is going to be Love on Top, Dance for You. All of these songs, irreplaceable, that were on her earlier works, you guys. And that is not a coincidence. It is because that is the last time Beyonce's music was up to par, was no skips worthy of an album, you guys. But all these games, all these smoke and mirrors, re-releasing a vinyl, I have never heard of that from an artist. Either you're putting out the vinyl with the actual rollout, or you're waiting, like I said, a significant period of time well after the album is out, because it's essentially a collector's item, right? So it's really just there for the fans. But Beyonce is strategically doing this because she wants to keep her album at a certain level on these charts. She does not want her album to fall off the charts or fall off so bad on the Billboard 200 that you blink and you missed the Cowboy Carter album, right? But I think she would have been better off just announcing a tour, announcing a Vegas residency or something, because the issue is because this feels so rushed, it feels like Beyonce had to put this album out, right? And that's not a good sign. If you are not putting out your best work and the rollout is a complete and utter disaster, and you're doing this because you had to, then that speaks to the quality and lack thereof, and why the fans are getting botched vinyl records that do not have the proper master of the songs, that do not have, all of the tracks that is needed, does not have the lyrics, does not have the appropriate artwork, and all of the things, you guys. But again, here we are, right? Here we are again, and we're going to talk about it. So my question to you, in particular you, the Beehive, right? How many of you pre-ordered the vinyl, the original vinyl that says Beyoncé, I believe, on it, right? And it has the missing tracks of the original Cowboy Carter album. How many of you got refunds of those vinyl records? How many of you are planning on purchasing this vinyl record of Cowboy Carter, you guys? Right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.